This is Crimson60620. Thank you for watching my video. Also, you can catch me on these social media platforms. And if you want to see some great art, hit my DeviantArt page up. And finally, support my Patreon. Thanks. What's up, YouTube? This is me, Crimson60620. I am here, and I'm doing something a little bit different. This is going to go up on my YouTube channel and later on my Facebook channel, or fuck it, I'm going to just put it up on both. And what I'm doing right now is, well, I'm answering some of those haters. What do you mean, Crimson? You only have 145 followers, or 44, or whatever the fuck. And you're saying you're replying to the haters? Well, I would actually address a couple things. One, I am a fucking adult. And just so you guys won't know, just so you guys do know, is I'm an adult, not a child. And some of the worst shit that happens in my life, or have happened in my life, clearly would make my poor little sensitive comments about your hero, well, it'll make them cry, fall up into a little corner, and whine, and cry, oh my poor white male fragility. Because that's all this is about. Now, what am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about these videos. And I'm going to actually just bring it up so you can actually see it in the tab. I'm not going to show the videos, but it's actually kind of fun. And if you've been watching my channel over the last month, you can actually see what these videos were. So, it's this video. Half-Ass Show episode 36, and it's another one from about a year ago. And we're gonna actually take a look at some of the response comments. And by the way, I am showing my face. I'm not hiding behind some avatar. I'm not hiding behind some anonymity. And I'm not just hiding by not knowing who you are, because these are my views, and I'm not scared to face them, show them, or whatever the fuck it is. Work 10 hours today because I'm a fucking adult and I know how to take care of myself. Do you whiny little crybabies know? Do you? So let's go to the first one. Notorious BDE. What is a disproportionate amount of people in certain races and gender who are overrepresented in mass shootings? He's making a black man in the inner cities. And look at his other comment, because he has no other accomplishments to his name. America was never meant to be a melting pot in the modern sense. The founders specifically limited the founders. Check your spelling. I hate to be a grammar Nazi to an actual Nazi. So, you know, what is that? The Heimler rule, or whatever the fuck it is. The founders specifically limited to immigration to free white men of good character. It's a melting pot of different European cultures and identity. You know what we had before America? Europe. Dummy. Okay, let's go to another one about the same video. Hey, Crimson. I took the time to watch the whole video, and I have to say, I wish I hadn't. You don't seem to understand anything. American Krogan has to say, you paused the video multiple times in order to comment on it, but your comment never made any sense. You kept talking complete gibberish. The best part is when you commented on Corgan laughing, saying, "Is he laughing because he can't read?" Clearly, you don't have a clue of what he was talking about. I have a feeling you're not very smart, and that's okay. But don't act like you know what you're talking about, because you don't. And looking at the like to dislike ratio, you are the other. I am not the only one who thinks that. Good day, sir. Oh no! I've been ratio. That would hurt my feelings if I derived my self-worth from YouTube comments. Oh wait, I don't. And he came back. Good for you. Keep living your dream in your dream world where you are right. I honestly feel sorry for you. No, I feel sorry for you. Where you think the amount of a specific type of melanin in your skin gives you the superiority over someone without having you try anything. What do I say about the incels? They like to fuck on easy mode. I think that attitude is contagious. But ooh, yeah, like I said, please tell me about the real world. You'll see soon enough. That seems like a threat. Ooh. This guy is kind of like Anita Sarkeesian and Total Biscuit. You don't need to put in the effort to learn more or about context, different ideas, or nothing that will change that because I'm right and you're wrong. No, here's the thing. For a brief time where I was less of a person and weak, for about half a second, I thought that depending on others' accomplishments made me something. Then I remembered I'm a fucking god. And yeah, didn't need to rely on anybody else's accomplishments because I have my own. Now, here's the thing. I don't get why you guys are so freaking upset. Because I challenge your thought hero. Almost as if you're being betas to AK? Really? You're being a beta to that incoherent nonsense that he puts up? That is the pride of the white race? Get out of here. Because you know what? Here's the thing. And I'm not even somebody who believes in meritocracy. But you didn't do anything. You were born into a specific class, a specific genealogy. Because that's all it is. Because it's almost as if there are no different races. Because we can all have sex and procreate. Well, I guess you guys wouldn't know about having sex, you know. Angry white males and their fragility. But let's continue. You're assaulting American Krogan, but by now... Oh, great. Let's talk about this video.
First, it is me.
Let's stop it. So, here's the thing. This was done on June 24th, 2018. Ratio, and yeah, this is back when I was liking my own videos, so you kind of get the push. So, let's go to this video. Now, you're insulting American Krogan, but by now, September 3rd, 2019, his channel was terminated. Does it feel good kicking somebody when they're down? Probably helps when they can't defend themselves. Would you think about the poor, stupid people? Here's the thing. And this is why I'm doing a video. I don't care. I really don't care. I don't care for attacking somebody a year before their channel was taken down, mind you. And that's not an excuse. If it was, I found out. If not, still did a video. I don't care. Because when you're a bully that doesn't mind punching down, guess what? You do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Now, if somebody said, hey, you're being a jerk, an asshole, whatever, I am. But keep in mind, my attacks are all about the positions that you hold. Why would I attack somebody just for the way they were born? And that's the thing that these guys don't get. They have an issue where the way somebody was born, or the class and the systems that oppress other people because they want to feel like they're superior when they are facing the same exact problems, especially now where the rich are getting richer and they're draining all the money from the people that didn't have much in the beginning. How does it feel being on the bottom, but you feel okay because, like you were told that because you're white and you're a male, you're better. Welcome to the bottom. Don't worry, we got room for you. Tell you what, we'll work together to overthrow the motherfuckers who have been putting us against each other. Because I'm not doing this specifically to make you feel bad about your history, about your culture, about your gender, about who you were born into. I'm doing it because your ideas are stupid. Now, if you want to work with me to get on my side, that's great. But I tell you this now. There are more of us who you think are below you than you. And I will guarantee you the arc of history bends towards justice. But, let me stop my Martin Luther King. Now, didn't get the channel name right. I didn't pronounce it correct. Oh baby. The cringy as fuck intro. Your point. Don't give a fuck. Hey, I took the time to create the shit. Okay. This is gonna be funny. So I asked, do you support it when black people vie for their interests, their expansions of rights, and push for their culture in America, Europe, and, well, anywhere? I suppose you think freedom and liberation. Wow, that's a very awkwardly worded sentence. When your type can assault, and physically, just politically attack and shame damn, I'm leaving this in. Fuck it. I suppose you think that freedom and liberation, when your type can insult, assault, politically attack, and shame, and whenever you get to do anything, it's all good, right? And as soon as white people vie for their interests, it's a problem. Nice. Now you can read my comment on the screen and why I'm actually going through this. Well, let's just read my comment. Shaming your ideas is not an assault. Look, if you have pride in the fact that you were born with a certain genetic disposition and no other merit but that, you're a sorry loser. And also, as I always say, if the only way you can feel secure is to have your boot on the neck of a lower group, it shows that how weak you are. I always wonder why there's so many supremacists are so scared of being a minority. It's almost as if they know they've treated minorities badly. By the way, note the grammar. Yeah, because use quotations and all that other good stuff because text. What is interesting to me is these videos, these comments aren't under the videos that I make about the people who are African American that quote unquote want African American supremacy. They're not there. I am very, very fucking consistent with the specifics of people that if they feel that the only way they can feel secure in themselves is to make other people feel lower, that shows your weakness. If you, God damn it. My favorite character in anime is Vegeta. Fucking love him. He is racist as all shit, but I fucking love it. You know why I love Vegeta? Not because, well, yeah, he's a lot private. But he understands one thing. As much as he has pride in the same race, when it comes down to it, he will throw everything away to fucking get results about making sure that he does not seem. He will lay down his life for people that he quote unquote hates in order to make sure a bigger problem is taken care of. And shit, if you want to go to the Dragon Ball Super manga, you can see what wrong he's done to the Namekians and what he has actually said is like, no, it is part of my pride to fix the fucking problems that I've resolved. Now he gets an easy pass because Namekians are like Namekians. But the fact is, if you think yourself so superior and so strong, why don't you stand up for people that are below you? Because you're not. You're weak. So let's keep going. Let's keep going. Oh, let's attract. This is. We're gonna go through this. So, if I shame your ideas, I'm not attacking you. If I am talking about how your ideas are shit, it's okay. Because they are. It's not assault. But I will shame the fuck out of your ideas. I will make sure your ideas, as toxic as they are, will be metaphorically beating back with the vigor that some of you guys beat your meat. All of you guys beat your meat. Because in the fucking end, I fucking welcome you guys to just fucking understand that you are not better because how you were born. God damn, why settle for a life of mediocrity when you sit back and rest on the laurels of the fact that you were born, you won the genetic lottery. You were born with a specific genetic anomaly. Really? Let's read this gentleman's lovely book. Lovely book! Oh God, and I think this is my problem. This is the part when I realize so few people know what sarcasm, know what introspection is. Okay, so let's go. Crimson and I never said, Ed Crimson, and I never said shaming an idea was assault. Do you realize I was listing various ways of attacking our political views? It sounds like your feelings are hurt over the facts. And I am sorry also, proud of being, and I am sorry that you're proud of being born black. Never said that. Yeah. Guess what? It's not only white people being racist, killing people. Every culture is pushing for the interests, which sometimes are the complete opposites of interests of cultures and you yourself reside in. Well, if you're a shitbag that's pushing supremacy of a specific culture, you're a shitbag. Look, check this out. If you're a downtrodden person that is a system is actually in place to fuck you over, seriously, not perceived slight, but it's seriously fucking you over, get at me. I will fight for your motherfucking rights because we are all motherfucking people. We are. The human race is so genetically close. We are descended from first cousins. Just them. I'm just gonna say, we are the same fucking people. We have two eyes, mostly, barring from something crazy. We're tetrapods. We're simians. Yes, that even means white people. They're still simians. Great apes. Homo sapiens. We all have to share this fucking planet. And fuck, like Charles Darwin said, we are all connected in this fucking life. What the fuck is your problems that you... Let me finish reading the comment. The complete opposites of interest. I read that part. So, if every single race is allowed to defend and push its interests, why is it only bad when white people are pushing for their interests? Alright. Address that. If you're trying to push your interests because of a race, you're doing it wrong, dog. You're doing it fucking wrong. And a lot of these groups, they don't want to say, I want to dominate you because fucking the human culture is not a zero-sum game. But let's continue. And if you're going to call me a loser, I suggest you drop some weight and start eating broccoli. The fat comment. Oh, like I don't wake up with myself every morning. And in all seriousness, and I know that was a joke. And in all seriousness, how come you don't target sites like The Roots as well? You don't watch any of my other videos. Like, quite literally. I've targeted where people have been racist to African American or racist as African Americans. Get at me. Talk to me. Let's have that conversation. The Roots is very much a black supremacist site. Yeah, they can get it too. And they insult white people on a regular. One of them especially. Dude, like, your point. I'm working on some of the shit that I've seen from Black Man Vince. Get at me. I'm gonna get to that. Yeah. I've just been doing economic shit because fuck the rich. That's really what my ire is. And they generally spread hatred towards white people. And will you attack that site next? No, I look into it and see what's going on. Maybe before you call me a loser, you get some consistency with your life. I'm pretty consistent. I hate everybody. Except for people that I can find some kind of pleasure with. Then I barely tolerate them. Yeah. And I would much rather have a equal state for everyone, but multiculturalism doesn't work. In what fucking... Okay, so check this out. Check this out, my friend. Every time there has been a rich center of culture, it has been multicultural. The Hellenistic Empire, yes, they were broken up into several different factions and governments and prefectures, but it was still a Hellenistic culture. fuck, when you see like some of the stuff that Islam did when they were actually like the creation of like Spain and all those other places where, you know, you had all these cultures coming together. The fucking Italian Renaissance. If you want to actually be Rome, it was just like you still had your culture, but you had to play. All of these things are multicultural, and we're gonna get to it. But there is no such thing as really natural American. There were Aboriginal people that were here. Notice I said Aboriginal, not Native. But a lot of things came to America from other cultures. It's just that now people are saying white overall. Duh. Cultures often have rivaling beliefs, and if people with cultures are strict in their beliefs, they fight to get rid of the contrary belief. No, those are people that are weak in their beliefs. If you are strong in your belief, if you're strong in your ideology, if no one can shake you from it, you don't need to wipe out everything else in order to make sure your sense of fragility is maintained. You don't. I'm strong as a man. I don't give a fuck if my woman is strong as well. I don't care. And actually, I wouldn't want somebody I ran over. Because it's not fun. And I think that's what a lot of these people, they want placation, not partnership. I don't need to dominate you in order to live in harmony with you. No. That's the measure, and I'm going to say it like this, that's the measure of a man. When you're strong enough to sit secure in yourself without having to dominate or wipe out anything else. Yeah. But a lot of these people believe in a very insecure God that acts like a rambunctious teenager. But let's continue. What did I leave off? If people within cultures are strict to belief, they fight in order to get rid of contrary beliefs, and this is the cause of the violence in America from both sides. No, the cause for a lot of violence in America is poverty. That's the thing. A lot of the violence can be attributed to property crimes. Either people want money, people don't have any money, or in a lot of cases in America, where there's drug crimes where people are trying to escape from not having the money or not having enough, or they've had a false sense of security, the false sense implanted in their head that they're not making it, then there's something wrong with their life because of them versus looking at the fucking rich. And I've said it in a lot of videos. The rich wants us to fight between each other in order to say, not me, him. I got all the money. I got all the money, but he's keeping you from the little dollar that I dropped. How am I weak? Oh, maybe. Wait. How am I weak? Oh boy. Maybe if more of your types got out of this mentality of being oppressed, this mentality that you don't have a chance, maybe you got out of being offended because you cannot adapt to the culture that has been around longer than both of us. If you want more acceptance as a group, then it's called assimilation. This is ironic coming from this person, and I'll tell you why. And we're gonna go through this video and we're gonna see why this is ironic coming from him. Because he states that he's not in America, and this can be leveled against him. But let's continue. If you go to a foreign country and you live there, you either assimilate or you don't. Now, I want to address this. assimilation is not just learning the language. Yes, if you go to a foreign country, you actually learn the language. However, you also bring your culture. You also bring what you've experienced, your history. I'm sorry, my man. African Americans have been assimilated because our history was wiped out when we came from the boats, or some of us who peoples were already here and they were wiped out because of smallpox blankets and fucking livestock. Oh, wait. Assimilation is the taken and buried from the conquerors. I'm sure the Native Americans assimilated when they were wiped out. By the way, part of my family is native to this land we call America. But let's continue. Of you, assimilate or don't, if you can't assimilate, maybe leave. If your types actually put a second thought and looked at your own political leanings and saw that your people can do just as idiotic and racist if you take it seriously. So maybe I'm happy I'm so happy you reside in America, in the American culture. Not wanting to be shot because of systematic racism is not assimilating. Assimilating is saying, well, this unarmed black person got shot. What did he do wrong? Instead of saying, why did the cop shoot somebody who was unarmed? I don't get it. Motherfuckers like this. I'm not assimilating. Fuck out of here. So I'm so happy you reside in American culture. And now how about you get over here to Africa and see just exactly what culture is like to have laws against white guys, saying if they're going to be more skilled and lower chance of finding employment due to the things like triple BEE. Now that's an actual now that's actual discriminations in the modern era. But you won't say a word about that, or the people who are racist on your side because they're proud of being black. They can get it too. Here's the thing, my man. That Jim Crow, those Jim Crow like laws are with our fucking grandparents still fucking experience, dog. That's the shit. That's the shit that we're talking about. And it's a fact that this empathy is lacking. It's lacking from the sense of you're supposed to be better and now you're not. You're underneath somebody's boot. I want to take the boot from everyone. But let's continue. Everyone's allowed to be proud except white people, right? No. Here's the thing. You're proud to talk about the history of your culture. Like, if we're going to be honest about the shit, if you want to say that a lot of our laws are based on not Judeo-Christian laws, but actually on a lot of the Norse law. Or if you want to say that the way that we have a representative government is based on the Iroquois nation or whatever the nation that's right around the Great Lakes, that's fine. But don't be proud of the fucking history of we came in and we conquered this place. Don't from just nowhere. Everybody else went home. You can't be proud of that because that's not what happened. If you want to say that we are descendants of murderous, bigoted, hateful people, good, be proud of that. Fucking be proud of that. Be proud of that shit. Tell the whole story, not just half. So, let's continue. And you, and you think I'm scared of being a minority? I don't reside in America or any European country. I live in Africa. I am the minority already. So we agree that we should try to get rid of these minority classes? I'm confused. Did I miss something? Do we agree on that? Because sounds like you agree with my point. It's just that you don't like that I'm not mentioning you, which I mention all minorities. Okay. I live in Africa and I'm a minority already, and I can say that the way African cultures treat minorities is near fucking brutal. Forgot the L, but English is not his first language. There are constant murders around my area, and the guy tried breaking into my house. Luckily, I had a gun and pointed at him at the door. And while we're on supremacies, what about black supremacist groups? What about when they get these? Wait. What about when they get violent and hurt often innocent people? It's not just black people that get shot by unarmed cops. No, they'd be unarmed and get shot by cops. There's mentally disabled people. Hell, I laughed at the fact that this elderly white woman got chased by cops because the shit was funny. And she kind of did deserve it, but she deserved to be given a ticket. And the shit was funny because I like seeing the fucking tasers. And it was funny because I still, with all her disrespect to that motherfucking cop, the cop still took it out of line. Because he said, I did it because you threw the ticket at me. My problem is with the fucking system. And I'm going to tell you how I evolved. I'm going to be honest with you. And it's crude, and I'm being honest about it. I kind of like women of all different shapes or sizes or colors or creeds. If you're a woman, my thing is I like women. No disrespect to my trans people, but I'm a big fan of women. I'm not gonna go into the discussion about what I like about women. It's my personal thing. But if you're a woman, born a woman, again, I can discuss that. I understand it sounds problematic, but I can discuss that. You can get it. And so I thought to myself, and it was very kind of Socratic method, where why does one person's skin tone dictate what do I like about it? Doesn't. They're just as much people as I am. So I was like, okay, whatever. And I have some other ways of just how I got over mental issues, that I was raised in a culture, and not black culture, but just the overall culture of just thinking one way. And quite frankly, I don't care if you white, black, any other culture or any genetic anomaly for skin color doesn't matter to me. Don't fucking matter to me. Because if you need to be defended against a powerful system, I'm there. Shit. Actually, I've been meaning to do a video on, oh god, TJ Sotomayor. I just can't stomach his videos to watch, but that's just me. I don't know. Fuck it. Let's keep going. Or when Black Lives Matters praise the death of police, and some of those police are black themselves. So, two motherfucking things. So, one, police citation needed of when Black Lives Matters protested celebrated the day deaths of police. Police citation needed. Secondly, the problem is with police. Now, I'm a supporter of Black Lives Matter. I know a lot of people I know, they don't like them because they seem unruly and all this other good stuff, but the police in America, they need to page one rewrite. Where you have so many systematic issues going wrong with a lot of the police culture and what we see, fuck right, I'm gonna protest the police. That's part of, what do they call that? You know, the amendment before the second one. The first amendment. Now, do I support violence? No, I do not support violence. Funny thing is, the civil rights movement, and that's what the Black Lives Matter is trying to kind of emulate. There was Martin Luther King, and there was this, you know, we're going to be the people that's going to do civil disobedience with nonviolence. But what they also don't say, it's been piped down in history. Those are the people that they didn't like but would rather deal with than the others. Well, let's just say Malcolm X was popular. Well, let's continue. And you people have it the best in a white majority countries. Clean water, equal rights. Oh God, I couldn't get that one right. Equal rights. Food. Go to any other country or they'll be suspicious of you. Very often. Fuck African blacks in my area. Fuck the African blacks in my area. Hate American blacks. So you want to preach acceptance? You better preach it too. I'm tired, guys. I work at a call center and I read scripts all day, so excuse me. So if you want to preach acceptance, you better practice it too, because black supremacist groups are quite racist. They can get it too. Oh my God. I don't know how to keep saying this. And I want to reach out to this brother because, and I say brother because we're fucking humans. And if you think I judge solely based on race, I'll expand this. I hate people that have equal rights and think they're oppressed. Dog, you need to understand the culture of America because, yeah. Just like there are certain nuances to certain language and certain things. I live in Chicago. There's a street called THRO T-R-O-O-P. Now, people say throop, but everybody from all different parts of Chicago call it troop. There are certain nuances you don't get. Now, if you want to have the conversation about what oppression is and degrees of oppression, yes, we can have that fucking conversation. I will welcome that conversation. And this has turned into an hour-long video. Fuck. So, you can get an education without crushing dead and without most of the school to prison pipeline that was actually in very, very strict. It was being submitted in the time that I was going to school, but we're not going to talk about that. You can reach your goals no matter what the fucking color you are, and you can reach for the sky. One of my closest friend, Lori, doesn't have the attitude of payback or oppression, and he's one of the best soccer players that I've ever seen. He's an intelligent as fuck. It's all fuck, yeah. And so, no friend, I hate people that have this mental state of oppression in America and Britain, while the fact they are very equal. No, we're not. I'm welcome to have this conversation with you, and pushing against white people will increase tension more and more. Bow your head and take what they give you. I'm sorry, I just read that wrong. Excuse me. If you want fairness, get out of the oppressive state of oppressive mindset, and will stop attacking white people for the things that almost every other culture does. I think you're working with anecdotal evidence. Why should they want to? And if every other race is allowed to fight for their interests, why can't white people? I'm going to read my response. Then I'm actually... Oh, God. Oh, it wasn't that long. Cool. And we're coming up on an hour, so fuck. Alright. Cool. Oh my God, you don't listen to comprehend? Well, do you? Or are you trying to attack a poorly constructed straw man? Look, you obviously have a lot to say, and I welcome you to have a chat on my channel. And this goes for anybody who wants to challenge my beliefs. Let's have a chat. Until then, I will say this. We don't have a meritocracy. We don't. We fucking don't. And if you want to fight me on that, I will challenge you on that. And I understand you were weak. Quote, if the only way you can feel secure is to have your boot on the neck of a lower group, it shows how weak you are. Shoe fits and wearing and all that other good shit. Or however, also goes that this feeling of repression that you're speaking about, or I guess that should have been oppression that you're speaking about, I understand. Also, the comment about the grammar was referring to the quotation marks, just me addressing the whole emphasis on the words. And if English or traditional if English, American or traditional is a second language, you probably don't, and you probably did misunderstand the scarce ways that I'm highlighting these words. Again, cultural context. Lastly, I personally value all human beings, and well, as much as any evolved ape. Yeah, we're still evolved apes. Fucking, we're all human beings. I think I may actually believe the shit that I say because I keep saying the same shit. So lastly, I personally value all human beings well as much as any evolved ape that is half a step away from yelling and throwing feces at each other. Well, shit. This is the internet, and maybe half a step is too high of a bar because people still throw feces on each other. Some for pleasure, some for pleasure. Welcome to the chat. I offer to welcome to chat on my channel, and we're gonna wrap this up with just some small little comments. Thank God these idiots got terminated. Now, I am not a part of cancel culture. You should not, unless somebody's making specific threats against someone, you shouldn't cancel them. No, let their ideas see the light of day and stomp on their shit. Stomp on their shit. Like, metaphorically in their ideas. Please, metaphorically and on their ideas. Fucking destroy their shit. And don't just ad hominem. Fucking attack their points. Fuck. Attack. Oh, Deus Ex Mile. It'd be very strange if you're sporting silence in yourself. Oh, but you are. Not me, but you are. Honestly, I laugh because it's sad when people only say this when they think it's worth something that they had no power over. They were just born into. Your sub-Saharan IQ is showing. So is yours. Wow, these are some other shit. And of course, we have the troll Jesus is Lord and fuck. Oh, one final one. Lo, you can't even get your audio equipment working properly, you moron. Meanwhile, you're criticizing a guy's video who has good points. And editing it as your fat ass sits in your creepy gamer cave. Motherfucker, this is an apartment because I'm an adult and I have a job. And yeah. So I'm running long on this video. I'll try to make this like a short video. I was trying to stream some gaming tonight, but I'm still probably gonna stream some gaming tonight. I just find this is funny. This is hilarious. By the way, guys, send this to a edgelord, and this shit is just funny. I'm sorry. Shit is just funny because in the end, I don't fucking hate you. I hate your fucking ideas. I hate this idea that you have to tie yourself, you have to wrap yourself in the legacy of people that have had to destroy and wipe out other cultures in order to make themselves feel better. In order to silence their critics, they quite literally had to silence them. To quote somebody who was just as stupid as shit anyway, if you feel that you need to bolster your self-worth and identity in the genetic anomaly of your skin culture, that's a you problem, not a me problem. Peace.